This method is used to repair minor damage to a key slot or other cutouts in a printed board or assembly. The area is repaired by using high-strength epoxy. The minimum skill level needed to complete this procedure reliably is advanced. The conformance level reached when this procedure is completed properly is high. See the web page for a list of the tools and materials required to complete this procedure. The procedure follows. Step 1. Clean the area to be filled, including the edges. Step 2. Mill away the damaged board base material using a micro drill system and ball mill. All damaged baseboard material must be removed. No fibers of laminate material should be exposed at the surface of the key slot. Note: to clearly see that all damaged material has been removed, flood the area with alcohol or solvent. Damaged internal fibers of the base material will show up clearly. Use caution. Abrasion operations can generate electrostatic charges. Step 3. Remove all loose material and clean the area. Step 4. Apply high-temperature tape to the surface of the circuit board adjacent to the slot. The tape should protect any adjacent contacts or components. Note: the circuit board may be preheated prior to filling the area with epoxy. A preheated circuit board will allow the epoxy to easily flow and level out. Epoxy applied to an unheated circuit board may settle below the circuit board surface as the epoxy cures. Step 5. Mix the epoxy. If desired, add color agent to the mixed epoxy to match the circuit board color. Step 6. Apply a small amount of epoxy to the edges of the slot. A mixing stick sharpened at the end or micro probe may be used. Note: a slight overfill of epoxy may be desired to allow for shrinkage when epoxy cures. Note: the circuit board may be turned on its side to keep the epoxy in place while it cures. Step 7. Cure the epoxy per Procedure 2.7 Epoxy mixing and handling. Use caution. Some components may be sensitive to high temperatures. Step 8. After the epoxy has cured, remove the tape. Step 9. If needed, use a knife or scraper and scrape off any excess epoxy. Step 10. If precision is required, machine the edges of the slot, use a milling machine or precision drill system, an appropriate milling cutter. Use great care to correctly relocate the slot. Note: if needed, apply an additional thin coating to seal any scraped areas. Step 11. Clean the area. Evaluation. Step 1. Visual examination and measurement of key slot location and dimensions are shown.